Afternoon, Rajni.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
I'm also doing good. A little bit feeling under the weather. Yesterday night only I visited the doctor, and before this session, just right before this session, I have taken the dose of the medicine. So feeling a little bit better now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because of the cold weather, I
Yes,
got
yes.
affected. Yes. Okay. So since we are meeting for the very first time, first I would like you to introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you. This is Kusuma. I'm from Andhra Pradesh, from staying at Visakhapatnam,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm I'm a manager sales in a pharmaceuticals company. It is Vedant Life Sciences company, Vedant Life Sciences Private Limited, located at Visakhapatnam. And I and my husband are together working in the same company. And I have a son. He has recently has finished his MBA and doing a job. Uh, mm, yeah, my hobbies are reading books. Uh, I used to read novels in my mother tongue Telugu. Now I'm not getting much time to read those. But recently I started to read some of the books in English, that to improve my vocabulary, and I think they are very helpful to me to improve my inner strength. I think like that.
Mm,
And another hobby is to know about mythological history. Uh, Actually, I'm a spiritual person, so
mm,
that's it.
okay. That's lovely to know about yourself and about the habits you have built in yourself in order to groom your personality, change your mindset. As you said that the books you read now in English are helping you in building your inner strength, which means they are somewhere helping you to become more stronger, change your mindset and change the personality. Okay, in
Yes,
real
yes,
life, yeah. And as you have mentioned that you are a spiritual person, so you must be now you're getting the exposure towards that too, like in a spiritual way, how to manage things and how to grow in life. Lovely. Because in today's world, it is totally inclined towards technology, internet. So we are, very much fond of and becoming habitual of the glamour of these things. And once you are, you know in the spiritual journey too, then you understand the worth of being grounded. And when you show the gratitude towards everything that you have, always remind yourself who you are and from where you come. And whatever you have, you should always keep that in mind, that somebody is already aspiring or desiring to have that life, so you should be grateful enough towards. That's lovely. Okay. uh
thank you so much, Rasni. Yeah,
You're welcome. You have very sweet voice.
thank you. You too.
Thank you so much. Okay, so do I need to introduce myself too?
Yes, I know about yourself. I watch your so many of videos,
Wow.
and yeah, tell me, tell.
Okay, okay. So as you know, my name is Rajni Verma. I am from Rajasthan. I was born here and brought up till fifth standard. After that, because of my study purpose, I just lived and stayed in hostels in other places far from my home, and I stayed in Jharkhand and then Delhi and then Jaipur. But now currently I am focused towards this one thing, which is YouTube and learning English and teaching at the same time. That made easier for me to stay with my family now and do everything from here. And I am very much grateful for the technology that helped me to stay here and work from here itself, that has given me the freedom and the comfort. So now I'm doing everything from home, in which I run a YouTube channel and I provide sessions to beginners and to intermediates. Simultaneously, I'm working on my personality too, as I can talk about reading books and talking to people and doing stuff for my mental health, physical health in my free time. Yes, and yes, that's all about me.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. Do you have any question?
No, actually, I follow your all of your videos.
Mm-hmm.
So from those videos, I try to learn your tips that are thinking in English. And
Mm-hmm.
whenever I get a chance to talk in English, I'm using that. Uh, Actually, almost 20 days ago, I decided to proficiently in my speaking skills in English.
Mm-hmm.
So someday I was scrolling through YouTube videos. Luckily, I get a clip of your video. So I watched it full episode. That time From that time onwards, I'm watching your videos.
Mm-hmm.
uh, so actually, I think 2 days ago I kept mail, 2 3 days ago I kept mail to you,
Mm-hmm.
but after receiving your mail, I felt very low because this is the first time like this. Anyway, I try to boost myself. Anyway, I think I'm okay right now. Thank you.
That's lovely to know that you are right now feeling comfortable, and it happens with many people. First thing that they don't expect any reply from me, that I'm really going to book their session or have a conversation with them too. But that's not true. I try
Yes,
my level best to reply and to interact.
I thought maybe you will reply after 1 month or 2 months. I have to give more mails to you, but luckily
Okay.
I got your reply immediately.
Some people are too lucky to get instant replies. Some people have to wait a lot. I don't know why it happens, but happens. But it's not like that. Like, I want to tell everyone who is watching the video that I am not biased or partial, because I don't know who is Kusum also. Like, I just opened my email and I saw her email. So just I immediately replied. Even I booked some sessions for yesterday night also in the evening, but I was not feeling good at all. Like, that time I had severe fever. I had to visit the doctor. So both these sessions I cancelled, and even I was not able to email them, because I was there outside. So today in the morning, I think they mailed me multiple times, like, you didn't respond, you should be responsible enough, and all those things. And I was like, how people are they not trying to understand? Then I sent the email that I was suffering from fever, and that is why I was not able to connect to you guys. But very soon I'll book those sessions again. So everybody who is sending me emails, just bear with me and try to cooperate. I always love to connect to people, and I'll definitely love to connect each one of you. And whenever I hear the word, luckily I got to know about your YouTube channel, which makes me happy and which gives me the motivation to work. And I hope my videos are helping you somewhere. And yes, thank you so much for sending the email and for connecting to me. So, first tell me, how may I help you? Is there anything related to learning the language or related to anything which I can help you with, especially in this language and communication skills?
These days, I'm trying to speak in English um through mobile video.
Okay.
I'm looking myself and talking in some stuff,
Mm.
but somewhere I do stuck in, and I will not get any idea to continue to pursuing the new topics.
Okay.
After 5 minutes or within 10 minutes, I'm stuck in there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Yeah, that
that
thing I guess you have mentioned in the mail too, that you have started recording yourself in camera,
mm,
but whenever you speak, you get stuck. You don't get how to elaborate or how to speak
yes,
at length, right? That is your problem.
yes,
Okay. Here, I would like to highlight a few things, but I'm sure that you are very fond of listening to people nowadays, as you are watching my videos, and I believe that you have been watching others' videos too. conversational videos or maybe other stuff like podcast or watching something in English or stories. Okay, that is one thing which is essential to grab the knowledge first, to build the understanding of the language which you have already, right? Second comes into the picture is reading, and that you have to do. And I guess now you have already built that habit to read. So how many hours do you read in a day?
Uh, Actually, I do not get much time
Mm-hmm.
by just
A few
I
pages, I
say
guess.
truly just 10 to 15 minutes only, because when I get the time, I'm watching only these conversational videos.
Mm-hmm.
And before sleeping, I try to read some books, but within 10 to 15 minutes, I get sleep. And I have to do, as my practice, I have to do Nama Japam also
Mm-hmm.
before sleeping. So I'm not
Okay.
getting much time. But
Mm-hmm.
I have persistence to continue to learn, to be perfect in the English language.
Mm.
So
Got it.
I should be consistency.
Yes, got it. So
But how long it will take, I don't know. Yes, yes.
in your case, you don't get much time, but whatever time you get free time for your learning purpose, do not go randomly with the stuff. As you have mentioned that I am watching videos, most people make this mistake. They go randomly, they want to learn the language and they just open YouTube, which is our habit now. Because of that, it is a bit difficult. It is in our habit. We open our mobile phone, we see some videos, shorts, YouTube long videos, we start watching, and for 1 to 2 hours to 3 hours continuously we are watching, and then we switch to shorts and we don't even realize the time we are wasting there, right? So if you have limited time, then specify particular time period like 30 minutes for one practice, then next 30 minutes for the next practice. Do not go randomly and watching random stuff. No. If you are serious and you want to improve in a certain period of time like 3 months and 6 months you are giving to yourself, and I want to be very proficient in just 6 months, then specify all the time periods and the practice. That's what I did. Otherwise, if I also had gone randomly, I wouldn't have improved this much. And people are surprised now by seeing my earlier videos, and now they are like, how
Yes, yes,
have
yes.
you
I
done
do.
that?
I do.
Yeah,
Mm. Yeah.
because specify the, I also was initially, nobody was there to help me. I was also initially doing the random stuff, like watching for many hours and doing random stuff, like started watching this person, opened my notebook, started making notes, started noting down the words and meanings and sentences, Hindi, English, and all those random stuffs I did. I remember that. But then
The
I
same I'm
realized,
doing.
yes, then I realized this is not gonna happen. Like Kanchan Kesri, I watched. Neetu Singh, I watched. A lot of teachers are there. I watched. Someday I'm watching this person, this teacher. Another day I'm watching another teacher. Then sometime I'm watching podcast. All were the random stuff, right? Then there were no roadmap, no progress I was able to see. And then I faced the plateau situation. I was at the same place. I was not able to see any improvement. I was not able to see the changes in my way of speaking or in my English at all. So, in your case, if you have limited time, 30 minutes particular practice, that is listening. Like, I'm gonna watch only one video that is 30 minutes long, only one. Next 30 minutes, I'm going to read, and I'm not going to skip that because I am very serious and I want to be proficient in English. Okay, because reading, and while reading, the essential part that you have to keep in mind is read it out loud, because the target is to speak fluently. In order to speak fluently and good English, we need to master and we need to train our muscle memories. Our tongue and our muscle memories are not habitual of using those words and those patterns and sentence structures. Okay, so reading loud helps us to master the structures of sentences. That's what I
Okay.
have observed in my own journey. Still, till today, also I read books for 1 hour every single day, and I read out loud like this. Right now, I'm speaking because the target is speaking. If you want to practice writing separately, then you can read even mind, because while writing, your mind is going to give you the structure. Okay, so once you read in mind, this structure is here, the information here, then you go for writing, you are able to write. There is no problem, okay? But once the focus is to speak proficiently, while reading you have to pronounce each word, the structure properly. Whenever you come across any structure which is a little difficult for your tongue and for your mind to understand how it has been used, read that sentence 3 or more, 4 more times, which I do. Sometimes what happens when my mind is somewhere else, like recently I've attended some functions and then went to my school also, there was also a function, so my mind was little puzzled and I was off track of the practices, okay? So when I was reading even the whole paragraph, I was not able to get the meaning of it, or I was not able to feel the connection towards the reading. So I read the one paragraph 3 to 4 times again and again. Always try to understand first the, even just not the meaning, the pattern also, how it has been used. Then you will become even fan of it. You will love that how beautifully it has been used in it, and how beautifully the person has expressed his feelings and the idea. You will love that, and that made me to love reading a lot, and that is what makes me to come again every single day and read. Because once you start recognizing all these patterns and all these different ways of expressing the same things, you will love reading a lot. Reading out loud is essential in your case. Fixing proper time slots for each practice is essential. 2 things. 3 things. Start jotting down your thoughts. While speaking, you go immediately. You don't get a time to think properly or structure your thoughts properly. That is why while speaking, after 2 minutes, we stuck. Okay, but while writing you get extra time, extra few seconds to think of these. When you are writing at home alone, you don't even need to just take only 2 to 3 seconds. You can take even 2 minutes properly to what I am actually thinking of this point, or this particular saying, or this particular rumor, or this particular anything which you think people have believe, or people have some kind of point of view on a particular thing. What do you think about it? Take proper time to assess your thoughts. Start jotting down. I would not recommend to write down paragraphs and articles on something. Start writing 5 to 10 lines on each thing which you believe. As you are now spiritual person, so there are a lot of things in spirituality, right? So whatever you experience, or you can start writing first about your day. How was it when you woke up? How did you felt? How did you feel? And in the afternoon, what did you do, or what made your day very special today? Is there any new person you met today? Or if you met, how did you feel? Did you talk something special? Did you learn something special from the person? Or as you are watching videos nowadays, you are consuming content. So whenever you watch that 30-minute one video, sit with yourself, assess your thoughts. What you learned from this and how was it? Start writing 5 lines to 10 lines in a day. If not regularly, thrice a day, you should try writing. That will help you to construct your thoughts and think properly. And once you master this skill, while speaking also, you will be amazed at speaking. Wow, it has helped me a lot. So listening, reading, writing, and then you will be like, no one can ever stop you from speaking proficiently and becoming very good at communication skills. So I hope this will not help you only, but people who are watching this video will definitely, if they utilize it properly, because I have tried my level best to help you in this case.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Resmi.
Yeah, you can try that,
And
and I believe this will help you. I have done it personally, that is why. Okay, so today I want to ask you a few questions I wanted to discuss with you. So first, tell me, in 2024, what are the things that you have done for yourself which you decided to do in 2024? You must have taken some resolutions.
yeah, uh, recently I started to speak in English,
Mm,
and uh, and before that, uh, I would always concentrate on my job.
okay.
And
So let me ask you a very specific question. Have you tried or have you practiced anything related to your physical health in 2024?
yes, I I I give very much priority to be healthy,
Hmm.
because I used to be very emotional.
Okay.
So I get frequently I have a migraine headache.
Hmm.
So I get headache.
Hmm.
So I try to get out from that. Nowadays, I'm not being much emotional, whether it is happy or sad, whatever.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to be healthy. Uh, Always, I'm trying to be with a smile.
Hmm.
Whatever going in my mind, whatever. But
Hmm.
I wanted to be my with the smiley face and being happy. That I tried a lot in this year, 2024. I pursuing this next year also, because it reduces me and it reduces me my frequent headache
Hmm.
sessions.
Hmm.
So now, yeah, and I used to take medicines, but now I am using homeopathic medicine. That also helped me a lot.
Hmm.
And I continuously I do nama japa morning. I usually I get up at 4 o'clock. From after I freshen up, I do almost 1 hour nama japam, Hare Krishna nama japam.
Wow.
Uh,
Hmm.
then I will occupy with my household chores and do cooking. Anyway, my mother helps me a lot, even though morning time, because we have to start at 8:20 from my house to reach to factory.
Hmm.
My job timings are 9 to 6,
Hmm.
so I have to be in time, because I like to be very punctual. So at least 1 minute before to 9, I have to be here.
Hmm.
So I prepare myself like that. And after while coming to factory and going to home also, at that time also I do chant Hare Krishna Nama.
Hmm.
Otherwise, these days I'm trying to think in English. What I did in today, what I did in my job, with
Hmm.
how did I talk with my clients. Actually, I can whatever my clients always, almost all clients are in Hindi, are in English. So I can manage business English and business Hindi, but in general English, I cannot continue it. I cannot speaking proficient English. English.
Okay.
That's why I want to be proficient in English, in general English also, because nowadays, what you said, like you said, I'm watching so many of those videos.
Hmm.
I wonder how, and your journey, and I think you done degree in Korean language.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wondered how she is. Yeah, you are, inspired me a lot. Thank you.
That means a lot. And now I got to know a little more about you, that you try to be happy first and you were very emotional person earlier, that you have discussed. So I would definitely love to know the ways you utilize, or you know the ways that helped you a lot to be happy, because I think many people are unhappy today, and especially housewives and female are emotional, too emotional, which can resonate with us easily. In my case, I have also worked on myself a lot, and one thing which helped me was the learning, that I endorsed myself into learning and get to know the real things in life, like what really matters in life, instead of just sitting somewhere and trying to fabricate the stories and do the overthinking and all, which make us more emotional and very, I think, vulnerable towards everything, and a little bit uh, practical things, practical approach needs to acquire now. That's what I am working upon. Second thing that made me to be happy, that I love working, I love my work, and I love helping people and making myself all the time busy towards learning and towards teaching and towards working, which helped me a lot to come out of that sad zone or dark zone to the lighter one. So I want to know what methods or what ways helped you to be happy now and become like overcome that emotional thing.
uh, these days I'm accepting everyone who they are. Try to accept who they are, and whatever they said, that is theirs.
Mm.
That is not mine. I have to be positive. I have to be in reality. I should
Mm.
not take much their opinions if they are good. If they are, even if they praise me also, I cannot take it much. I will not take
Mm.
much. Just yeah, okay. They likes me. They like me how I am now. Okay. If they, it is. I have to be continue like this, but
Mm.
uh, and whatever if they are. Especially I love my job. I talk to clients. Is very much happy. I feel very much happy while
Oh.
discussing anything with my clients. They're
Mm.
very supportive, and my in my job, my management and underneath team and colleagues, everyone would be helpful because always I try to be in positive way.
Mm.
If they get any uh, in a negative way also, I try to explain in the positive way. Sometimes I do get angry. I do so in jobs, it may happen sometimes.
Inevitable, yes.
Yeah, otherwise we suffer. We
Mm.
suffer. If we take more, if we be in much positive also would be,
Yeah,
sometimes it would be
absolutely.
uh,
I
uh,
loved your thought process. I loved your assessment towards nuances of everything, and the thing that you mentioned, that you accept now the people like how they are, exactly what they are, and you understand yourself better now. So whatever people say, you just remind what, because you are aware of your own thing, whether you are very good at it or not, whether you are doing a great job or not. So if people are criticizing you, you still remain the same person. That doesn't affect you much, that because I know myself now. If somebody else is criticizing me, that doesn't mean that I am that person. Similarly, if the
yes,
person is praising you a lot, you know what you are, your level,
yes,
and you keep that.
yes,
Very, very great message that you have said, that you should know yourself well and accept others too, like their differences, their point of view, their own perception towards things. Great thing. Okay, here I can say.
if my underneath team also, if I guess, I said them some little bit different, so they feel, if I feel like that, I say immediately, sorry, uh,
Mhm.
I said it in another, I should say in
Okay.
another way. uh,
Mm.
uh, don't
You
take
make them
much,
understand
sorry.
in, yeah, you
Yeah,
go
and
at their
if
level
it,
and then.
yes,
Okay.
yes. And if any positive or something is going normal or good way, thank you, Hare Krishna. I should show every time gratitude for
Gratitude, yeah.
everything, for everything. I should say sorry. I should say thank you. As a human being, we should do those all. We should practice those all. We should not take it ego to say sorry. We should not take to ego. That is not an ego. We should have self confidence, but we should not have ego. That's my,
Absolutely. And thank you so much for bringing that on the table. And I feel privileged and lucky to meet people like you. And that is why I think The universe has helped me to start these things.
Maybe I cannot express myself properly, but you
I
understood
understand.
me
Yeah.
in a proper way. Thank you, Rajani.
Yeah, you made my day. Actually, I was, like I mentioned, I was feeling under the weather, so I'm feeling a little low. But when you believe in the universe, when you believe in Hare Krishna, that always brings the positivity, the positive people in your life that, change how you are feeling, and then improves your health wise, also improves faster. And I feel really privileged to have to, that I am working in this field and I get the chance to meet people like you who believe in me, and I can also learn a lot of things from their journey, from their own experiences, from how they have changed, how they have started accepting themselves. You have taught me a lot of things today. I want to mention here one more thing, that now I can say your English is fantastic. I think
Oh,
you
thank
just
you, Rajani.
have the thought in your mind, or maybe something, fear or hesitation. I can say a little bit, not much. You are just doubting yourself a little bit, because I can see the confidence level. I can see the body language which you are keeping because of maybe your job which you are in. So that is why you have just developed that. The smile you are keeping, the voice, the pace, and the volume. Many people have the habit of speaking too fast and too slow. That is not your case. Some people speak too louder and too, like, very in a very low voice. That is also not in your case. So everything is up to the mark. Only you need to speak much more and connect to people more on regular basis. Now the opportunity is here, like many YouTubers are working. So I would highly recommend, last tip to you, to connect to people, because that will help you. Because earlier I didn't know that you have this kind of thought process and you are able to generate thoughts. Now I got to know, like, you have that. So even if you read for a less period of time, or if you listen to less period of time, still you are able to generate the thoughts, because you have experience. You have lived the life, you have seen a lot of people, a lot of stories. You have seen how people are changing, how things are changing. So you have a lot of content already. Okay, so just start speaking, start connecting to people. That will help you immensely, I would say. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Rajani. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me now, how are you feeling now? Like, as it was your first session only, and I
It's
guess you were.
amazing. It's amazing, Rajani.
Mhm.
You have encouraged me a lot. Thank you
That's
so
true.
much.
You deserve that, because I have realized throughout the session, you are not just only good at English. You are very good at, helping people to understand the life, to change the perception. You have that. I feel that if you connect to people, people will get benefited from it. So that is why also it is good that if you connect to people, they will definitely love to talk to you, and you will also improve personally. Okay, now I have to wind this session up right here, as we have only few minutes. But it was really lovely talking to you. It was fruitful, and you made my day today. I'm feeling now thrilled and
You
fortunate
too.
enough to got people like you in my life. Thank you so much for
I'm
supporting
so
and for the
proud to
love.
have you. I'm so proud to have you in
Thank you
this
so much.
way.
It means a
Thank you so
lot.
much, Rajani.
It means a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. Have a great day ahead. And yeah, very soon you will be very proficient in English. Just keep practicing, maintain the consistency. Okay. Yeah. Bye
Thank you.
bye. Have a great day ahead.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Rajani.
You're
Bye bye.
welcome. Bye bye.